Here's a little quick tip and trick for tight hips. If you have them, sometimes we don't have time to get down on the ground. Sometimes we don't have a ton of time. I use these all the time before I go for a run specifically, or if I've been on a flight or been sitting for a long time. It's just a really handy to-move thing that you can use to kind of get your hips a little bit more mobile, and it will free up the lower back. I would use the wall, but my mirror is just not going to work for that. So I'm going to use a Pilates roller, but you don't need to use that. Just put your hand on the wall. So make yourself nice and stable on the standing leg, which is going to be my outside leg. Hand goes on the wall, and then simply just kick your foot through. If you're feeling super stiff, then just start with smaller kicks. You want to try not to be hyperextending your back all the way out. So don't worry about where your range is going to at the start. So we're just going to move forward and back and kind of do, I don't know, I figured out like 8 to 10, 15 reps. You'll feel it loosen up. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do the other side. Specifically, if you're a little bit older or you're a little bit stiffer, if you can have your hand on the side that's moving, so your stability is going into the side that's actually becoming unstable, it really helps. So then I'm just going to, again, move forward and back. Just stretch it out and kind of make it kind of loose, make it a little bit somatic. And then we're going to do side to side. This one kind of the side to side requires a lean. And then the other angle is going to be the one that's going to stretch the outside of your hip. And if you've got tight abductors, it's going to give you a stretch on the inside as well. So for me, it's predominantly on the outside. So I would use a wall. I'm just going to use the Pilates roller for this, the purpose of this filming. So leaning back a tiny bit so you have space for your foot to come through. Stabilize on your one foot, spread your toes, lean on your wall. And then from here, you're going to just kick your foot through, over and back. Keep your toes lifted so you don't whack them off the ground. So my heel is down and my toes are up. And I would do like 10 to 15 of these and then change. And same thing, stabilize on the one foot. I keep my knees slightly bent when I'm doing this because it really helps me keep stability. But then I'm hyperextended. I have a lockout in all of my joints. So then same thing. Just kick through, and you'll feel as you're coming through, you'll feel your hips start to open up. Another one to add on if you did have the time is then I would come in and I would do some hip circles. So not hyperextending in your back, but just kind of like standing with your knees a little bit bent and then just circling all the way around. Again, 10 to 15 in each direction is more than enough for this. So give it a try. Let me know how you did. See you later.